your resume will be noticed by a Canadian recruiter only if you have a Canadian format. You can say, oh, a young, energetic, blah, 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 blah. Sell yourself, dear. Sell yourself. The fourth one is include your volunteer work experience. See, guys, even if you were not paid, include it. Hope you know. And if you don't know, in Canada, you have to tailor your resume to suit the job requirements. Hi guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Yemisi, and if you're seeing my face for the first time, please subscribe, especially if you want to know about how to come to Canada or general information about moving to Canada, either as an international student or a permanent resident. This channel is for you. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing do's and don'ts for writing a resume, a Canadian resume, using a Canadian format. So I moved to Canada last year, and within a month, I got a job in Canada. And I won't necessarily say I had the best resume, and that's why it took me a while to make this video. But I've seen people ask me from time to time, oh Yemisi, can you just please show us how to write a Canadian resume? Having spoken to my school, like we have a program in school that helps you to write a resume in a Canadian format, and having gotten jobs with my resume, I decided that okay, maybe it's just time to share my experience or like the general format with you guys. So if you go online, you're definitely going to see all of these points, but if you also want to stick around in this video just in case I drop different nuggets that you might not have heard before, then definitely keep on watching. Okay guys, so before I tell you some of the do's and don'ts, I wanted to quickly let you know some of the websites that you can apply to or that you can check from time to time for vacancies, and that is indeed.ca. I've said it so many times on my channel. You can also check for ZipRecruiter, check LinkedIn, you can check FlexJobs, or you can also search the company of your choice and then just go to the vacancies section on their website. If you're in Saskatchewan, you can go on LinkedIn and search for government of Saskatchewan, or just check for government of your respective province. That way you can get so many vacancies, and also try to turn on alerts. Like if you're just starting out, if you're just landing as a new resident, try to turn on job alerts so that from time to time you get notified when there is a job. So you might be wondering, oh, what if I don't have any experience before? Like, oh, I just finished from maybe high school, or I just finished my BSc and I'm coming from master's straight up. I don't have any work experience. Trust me, you do have work experience. You see that 1 year NYSC that you had in Nigeria. I'm talking about Nigeria now because I don't know about other countries, but you see that 1 year experience you have during NYSC, you can also use it as a job experience. Also, if your parents have like a store, or if you help them out in their shops, what have you, maybe factory or whatever, you can put your job description and say, oh, I was the store manager, or oh, I was the factory manager, oh, I was the accountant or the finance manager or finance personnel in so company. Just put the name of their organization, or sorry, the name of their company or store, and you're good to go. So you have experience, you just don't know you have it. So there are two types of resumes. We have the chronological resume and we have the functional resume. For chronological resume, basically this one is for people that have loads and loads of work experiences, people that have been working for the longest time. This one is for you. It's basically a time-based resume whereby you list your most recent work experience, and then like that. You can Google how a chronological resume should be written, but I'm going to be sharing with you the format that you adopt. For functional resume, this one is for those people that just graduated from school. Like I said, you don't have any work experience. This one is for you. Or if you are changing career, if you have like a gap between your work experience, this one is for you. It's basically a skill-based resume whereby you put in more of your skills, you know, like your soft skills, your technical skills, put everything together. That is a functional resume. Also, one thing I wanted to quickly point out in this video is your resume will be noticed by a Canadian recruiter only if you have a Canadian style resume, like the Canadian format. So I know in Nigeria our resume is very different from what they have here. In Nigeria you can have like loads and loads of things on your resume, but it's not the same here. Don't worry, I'm going to get to it shortly. So I'm going to be looking down now because I wrote some things on a paper. The don'ts: do not attach a photo ID on your resume. You do not need it. In Nigeria, I know that sometimes some people require you to like put your passport at like maybe the left or the right hand side of the resume. You do not need any of those here. Also, do not include personal details other than your name and your contact information. No age, no ethnicity or cultural background, no physical attributes, no marital status, no one wants to know that, no gender, and no home address. Trust me, all you need is your name boldly written in the middle, your phone number, your email, and your LinkedIn social. That's it. I mean at the heading, not everything. So the do's, the first thing is customize your resume for each job. So hope you know, and if you don't know, in Canada you have to tailor your resume to suit the job requirements. So for instance, if you're applying for this job and they say, oh, they want someone that is good with Microsoft Excel, or someone that is good with data analytics, or a particular technical skill, then you have to specifically state that skill exactly as it is written on your resume. So it's possible that you apply to so many jobs and you have to include the different requirements in each of those jobs, even if they are the same job. For instance, if it's a customer service job, if this particular company does not necessarily require Excel, then you don't necessarily have to put it. If this one expects more technical skills than soft skills, then you have to include everything. I'll say word for word, trust me, because by the time they are looking for keywords, whatever keywords they are looking for that they have stated in their website is what they are going to search for, and is what you should have as a prospective employee of that company. Also, always attach a cover letter to buttress and show how your past and current experiences matches the new role requirements. Cover letter shows more seriousness, to be honest. Like if you apply on, like, I don't know if I can't remember if I had a cover letter for my job in Nigeria, but here it just shows more levels of seriousness in my opinion, and it helps you to buttress whatever you have said in your resume. So cover letter is very good. I checked online and I was able to come up with this research. Generally, the first 5 requirements are usually the most important of the job. I'm not saying it is exactly it, but generally the first 5 requirements are usually the most important of the job. So you need to just tailor your resume to suit those job vacancies word for word. And don't forget that how your current or your past work experiences relate to those requirements should be included. Also consider the length. So I'm not going to really say that you should ensure that it's within 1 to 2 pages, because I'm sure that some people have years of work experiences, and trust me, it's going to vary compared to someone that just left school or someone that just had like 1 or 2 jobs. So but what I'm going to say is ensure that you do not leave the main qualities, the main achievements, the main qualifications out, even though you're trying to mind the length of your resume. I hope that's clear. So the 4th one is include your volunteer work experience. See guys, even if you were not paid, include it, because trust me, if you're trying to apply for a job in government, of course your volunteer experience counts. You know, don't leave it out. Even if maybe what you did is like maybe in your church or your mosque, you were probably the person in charge of donations, or you were in charge of like taking care of whatever programs that you guys have. You know, all of those experiences, they are very important. Put them in your resume. So do not leave out any volunteer work experience, because it shows how serious you are, it shows how selfless you are, and it shows the humanitarian part of you. So do not leave them out. It is also important in a Canadian resume. Okay, another thing I'm going to tell you is have a LinkedIn profile and put it at the top right hand side. So this depends on how the format of your resume is. Sometimes some people put all their information on the left hand side, some people put it like on the right hand side or in the middle. So depending on how the format is, just put in your LinkedIn social immediately after your Gmail, where they can contact you. So your name boldly written, Times New Roman, in my opinion, is the best text style, and also make it bold. Another thing is the text size should be 12. Yeah, that's the standard if I'm not mistaken. So what I'm trying to say is that your LinkedIn profile should definitely come after your name, your phone number, then immediately your Gmail where they can reach you, and also your LinkedIn profile. Also, sometimes in a job application form, you also have a place where they ask for your social. Put in your LinkedIn profile there again. Put that link. So if you don't have a LinkedIn profile by now, please do well to go create one, and also follow me. My name is Yemisi Olutade on LinkedIn. So go ahead and connect with me, and I will connect with you back. Okay. I mentioned this one before. Use keywords. So if they mention in the requirement that you must have a particular certificate, if you have that certificate, specifically stated there that, oh, you have a certificate in so, you have this skill in so, write everything exactly as it is, because they are going to search with the keyword that they have in their requirements. Yeah, I know they have like a software that they use to reduce the number of people that do not have those keywords. So you want to make sure that that is not left out. So the format of your resume, and this is not a standard per se, but this is how mine is. This is like what I've seen online. So far so good. After writing your name, like I explained at the top, your name, phone number, Gmail or Yahoo Mail, and your LinkedIn profile, then the next line should be your professional profile or your professional summary. Either one is okay. You can say, oh, a young, energetic, blah 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 blah. Sell yourself, dear. Sell yourself. After that, then you put your experience. So like I said, if you're writing a chronological resume, then your experience comes first. But if it's a functional resume, then your skills comes first. That's the difference. After that, then you put in your education, like, oh, you went to this school, and make sure that you start from the most recent. The next line should be your skills. That's if it's a chronological resume. And afterwards, you put your professional qualifications. If you are in any association, maybe Certified Auditors of Canada Association, blah blah blah, write everything there. If you're a chartered accountant, write it there. If you're a chartered banker, write it there. Put all those qualifications there. And don't forget your cover letter. Cover letter helps to buttress, because in your resume you are only outlining everything, but in your cover letter you are buttressing your point. Oh, you did this and that and that and that, like you explain in details. Something just came to my mind now. If you know that that job is a job that requires attention to details, please make sure you are very attentive. Do not have an italics or use bold for some text and then use normal text for some. Make sure that you proofread, make sure you read through, make sure that everything aligns properly. You can also give it to someone to read through for you to be sure that it makes sense. You can also go online and check for different keywords. For instance, when I'm applying for a particular job, I search online to know some of the important skills that they require aside the ones that were listed on the job site, and it also helps me to like form my opinion or form whatever I want to include in my resume. So I hope that you do understand all of this. So guys, I have come to the end of this video. I hope that you are clear with everything that I've said. If you still have more questions, let me know in the comment section. And also, if you have been in Canada for the longest time and you've had a lot of work experiences, maybe not a lot, even if it is 1 or 2, you can share some of your experiences of a good resume in the comment section. Also, if you'd like me to make other videos for you, let me also know those video ideas in the comment section, and I will be more than happy to make those videos for you. So guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.